Today we're looking at a coin that most people have long since forgotten about, the decimal half pence. Welcome back everyone. If you're new, a big welcome to you too. Hopefully you'll like what you'll see, enough to maybe click those like and subscribe buttons later in the video. Okay, so a quick history lesson. In February 1971, the UK went decimal. Now, we already know that to an extent, most people do. We already had some decimal coins in circulation, actually, since 1968. It was the 5p and the 10p, and they were there just to help phase out the 1 shilling and the 2 shilling coins. But one coin that was introduced wasn't really new, just a lot smaller. So we went from that halfpenny to its little cousin, the new penny. Going decimal meant everyone had to start getting used to the new size coins and start to learn as well that no longer will 240 pennies make a pound. You only need 100. And when it came to the halfpence, you now needed 200 of them to make a pound and not 480. Well, it sounds great. Just means fewer coins. And they're smaller too. Yeah. Probably too small, really. The new coin was incredibly small, especially when you compare it to most coins that the UK have been using for several hundred years. And particularly when you compare it to its predecessor. Now, the new halfpenny weighed 1.78 grams, was 17.14 mil in diameter, and a mere 1 mil in thickness. And when they were first issued back in 1971, over 1.3 billion of them went into circulation, and they all bore the Queen's profile as designed by Arnold Machin, and the reverse was by Christopher Ironside, a name that we're getting to recognise more and more often these days. Like their 1p and 2p cousins, these were also made of bronze. The inscription around the portrait on the obverse was Elizabeth II DG Reg FG, which in full means Elizabeth II Di Grazia Regina Fidei Defensatrix. That's a big one, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen and Defender of the Faith. And then it's followed by the year. Now, if you notice, compared to more modern coins, the name is on the right and the Latin inscription is on the left, whereas modern stuff is the other way around. I only actually noticed it myself the other day when I was looking at some of these. On the reverse, it's a representation of St Edward's crown, also known as the royal crown, with the numeral half, or 1/2, below the crown, and with the wording across the top, new penny. Now, it said new penny, like it did with all the other new coins, between 1971 and 1981, and it said halfpenny between 1982 and 1984. Between 1971 and 1984, not including 1972 and 84, when they only appeared in sets, over 3.5 billion of these little things went into circulation. Given their size, it makes you wonder how many were actually lost from small holes in pockets and purses, or just simply discarded. I remember as a kid back in the 70s having some of these as change in my pocket. Go down the sweet shop, and you could buy 3 little chews, like these. He says, try and get that in focus. Here we go. Come on. This is how small it is. It's struggling to stay focused. Yeah, so I could get 3 little chews for a penny, or just 1 chew for a small halfpenny like this. Got a fascinating little fact for you as well. I'll put it on the screen. I'll take a screenshot and I'll post it up here. But did you know that under the Coinage Act of 1971, Section 2, subsection 1C, see, I can get nerdy, it states that coins are legal tender when coins of bronze for payment of any amount do not exceed 20p. So this also covers the 1s and the 2p's. But effectively, it means a shopkeeper can turn around and say, I'm not taking your 25p payment all in coppers. They haven't got to, but they will because they want the money. So I'll pop a link to the page just for reference into the description. So there you have it. One of the UK's smallest ever coins. Gone inside 14 years and brought to the close hundreds of years of history for the humble halfpenny. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, found it informative, and if you've liked it, please consider like and subscribe. And I'll try and bring you some more factful videos again soon. Cheers all.